Hi there, Shayla Twit here with Coldwell Banker. We are at a beautiful property on Longboat Key, as you can see, and I wanted to just go over some things this day, April 22nd, 2020. What a year it has been. So I just wanted to dive in and give you all just a quick, well, maybe not so quick, I wanted to give you some detail as to what's happening, what our president and CEO of Coldwell Banker has said in terms of predictions, where the market is, also where our managing broker, Ellen O'Day, has discussed some varying topics with us in terms of our local market. So we're gonna look at the macro and microeconomics of this whole market as it pertains and relates to COVID. So essentially, the real estate market has been fundamentally really strong leading up until now. As a matter of fact, the National Association of Realtors had sales up 6.5% ending in February this year. And so that's indicative of a very healthy market, and especially when you're looking at the national averages, the 6.5%, we're seeing a lot of that here in the Sarasota market too. So again, very strong markets leading into this COVID pandemic. And they did take a broad survey of agents nationwide. 70% of them said that they were not seeing price improvements. So for the sellers out there, that's good stuff. And we're really not basing it on fear. We're basing it on having had a really healthy real estate market with supply, demand, and pricing. And so these are all positive things. Also, we are seeing some sellers pause their listings, and that's understandable because if you don't know really where this is headed, it's an understandable reaction to what's happening. And that's going to be a case-by-case basis. Like if you're living in the property full-time, I can see where that might be impede on the sale. So it could make sense for some. We are seeing a lot of people just actually taking on new listings. People are starting to sell again. So we are seeing activity in the market as well. And so that's not going to be the answer for everybody. I will say that for buyers right now, if you're on the fence, and this is coming from Ryan Gorman, President and CEO of Coldwell Banker, as well as our local managing broker, Ellen O'Day, that if you are on the fence, and I agree with them, if you're on the fence, now is the time. I wouldn't wait necessarily till summer, fall, because what's going to happen is this pent-up demand is coming, and so you're going to be competing with all these other buyers who are doing the exact same thing. So I would suggest not waiting if you're on the fence. Depends on what you're purchasing for, and everybody's got a different set of circumstances, but now's the time. We have interest rates that are at the lowest they've been in years and years and years, 3.5%, give or take. And so it's nothing like now's the time, I should say, and especially in comparison to 2008, 2009, we're in nowhere near comparison as far as like all these factors coming into play. The other thing we're seeing, both nationwide and locally and personally, for our office and myself and my business, contracts are closing, mortgages are funding. We're not seeing a lot of changes in the mortgage stipulation, so we are seeing those fund and close. Knock on wood, I haven't had anybody cancel on our contracts, and we have a couple more coming for April, May, so we're really happy about that. And so everybody's just trying to be creative, including title companies. We're offering all things virtual. Some title companies are even doing valet, like they're bringing the documents out to their clients. So we're really being careful. We're really catering to the changes in the world right now, offering all things virtual like we have been, and sort of expounding upon that, doing Matterport, 3D, like FaceTime, and so there's some things that contractually have changed as well that we can discuss on a one-on-one basis in terms of each client's needs as well. But just know that we're here, we're adapting, we're constantly maneuvering the changes in the market. This is no different. We're all throwing in this together. So I'd love to be a resource for you. Call me anytime, reach out. My cell number is 941-544-7690, and I'd love to earn your business if I don't have it already. Thank you so much.